Well, this is the old guy again. This is Still River Radio or video. And it's July. And, well, things are getting ready for the 4th. Usually the fireworks happen at the Still River Town Park like the Saturday before, but it's been like previously 2 very rainy days, a Saturday and a Sunday and some on Monday. So they got canceled, so they probably might happen uh, tonight or tomorrow night, um, or on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. Who knows? But weather looks good now. And, well, back long ago, God had his own little fireworks I saw once. Uh, if you ever heard of ball lightning, um, it's an unusual thing. Uh, it only happens when certain unusual conditions are met, atmospheric conditions. So, um, I was caddying a long time ago for old Doc Blansfield, who was mostly half in a bag most of the time, and his cronies, and he it was one of those very warm 95 plus, almost 100 degrees, no wind, stifling day. And it's funny when the humidity hits 98, 99, 100. If you're out on the golf course or in any open space, even if there's no mist, if there's just a mist, and you don't see any thunder clouds or lightning, don't be fooled. Because as soon as it hits that certain point, water just appears in the air. It just comes down, floats around in big droplets, and it was just that kind of a day. And Doc Blansfield just got covered with mud, trying to hit a ball out of the mud near a little stream, so he wouldn't have to take the extra shot. He had to run back and put on his old golf outfit. He had a new one on, which he got all mud. And they were laughing about that. So we're along this open 11th hole at the golf course, and there's a chain link fence about 200 to 300 yards on the right that, that's the end of the golf course, marks the end of the golf course property. And the little stream goes along the end of it. And then the hole is up on the right about, 275 yards down. And we're out there, and we're almost at the green. And Doc Blansfield, again, is in the sand trap. And the air is very still. You could hardly breathe almost. It's like a steam bath. And you're getting soaked just out of the air. And all of a sudden there's like this strange odor in the air, this ether. I forgot the chemical name for it. And this kind of eerie light forms around the area, like this, almost like a kind of a purplish. It's almost like St. Elmo's fire without being on a ship. And and then comes this crackling sound, and along the top of the poles of the chain fence comes bouncing this bright spinning disc orb about the size of a basketball, but it's changing shape and size. It's pulsating, and there's this loud crackling and popping, and it goes really fast along the tops of the poles of this chain link fence. And Doc Blansfield is in the sand trap, and he's got his sandwich up in the air on a backswing, and everything stops like in slow motion. and this thing goes crackling along, bounces off the end of the fence, hits the top of his putter. It's like a shock wave goes to him. He swings, and the thing bounces over to the top of the pole of the flagpole of the hole. And he swings, and there's a big lip on the sand trap. They were trying to tell him, you're not going to be able to hit it out. And the ball hits the lip and bounces back. It hits him right off the top of his head. And he staggers around a second and flops down in the sand trap. And we're like amazed, because this all happened like in the space of like 3 seconds or less. And we go running over and throw some glass of cold ice water on his face. He gets up and shakes his head, and the ball lightning's gone. And so be aware of ball lightning. It's July, fireworks time in Still River.